everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm sitting here with Alicia, our head of marketing. Hello. And myself, Jodi from Prolong Lash. And we're very excited to be talking about something that is so important to us, so important to the industry, and very close to home, and makes us smile.
Yes, LashCON. The Lash Conference 2024. So we have been before. We know all of the insider goss, and we're going to share it with you today.
We are going to give you some tips on how to get the most out of the conference, the benefit for yourself personally, your company, your brand, and also how to have the ultimate fun, because we were good at that last year.
Oh, yeah. We know how to party. But we can share with you some tips for being an attendee and for being a sponsor. So we have a little bit of a umbrella of information for you today.
So let's get straight into it. Let's get into the details. Where is it? When is it? And how do you get there?
October 11th to 14th in Anaheim, California, right next to Disneyland.
Just itself. It's exciting.
Sorry. I'm just going to talk about this for a minute. Last year, we could see the top of the Disneyland rides from our hotel room. And although I truly and deeply love LashCON and I had so much fun, all I could think about was getting over to Disneyland. We can't go easily.
You went for days and days on end.
I would live there if I could.
Yeah. So yes, that's the thing. Tickets are on sale. Tickets are on sale. So you've already missed the early bird sales.
Sorry.
But that's a big tip for us.
There are packages. You can pay over a payment plan. So a couple of different payments. So it's not all at once. And this is probably not going to be relevant very soon, but there is an aeroplane sale at the moment going on as well with Southwest Airlines. 50% off tickets.
So that's really great, and it's really good to get on the site now and have a look at what you want to get involved in. Make sure that you got tickets for the right day, that you got tickets for the right event. Please read the packages carefully. We had so many disappointed people last year coming to us saying, just on a stand and talking to us as friends, saying, oh, we thought we had a ticket to this party. Read what you've got the ticket for. Ask questions. Send Paul and Tass, who we're going to talk about soon, or anyone. Ask us. We can help you.
It is complicated because there are 4 days. There's 4 parties. So it is a huge event. So you do actually need to be organized, and you need to really pay attention to what ticket you're getting that covers everything that you want to go to. I believe that last year, like, the main ticket just sort of covered the Sunday, Monday, and the Saturday was like an extra ticket. And my understanding is that there are sessions included on the Saturday this year as well. So
that's right. So
in the normal ticket,
please read very carefully. And when you get to the social part, the parties, please don't knock back the parties. Have a look at them. Take them very seriously. Networking at the parties is the ultimate. It's the ultimate place to relax, to meet people, to get people off guard out of their presentation mode or out of their stand mode. Or you're not exactly talking about just the brand when you're standing there at a party. You've got maybe a glass of wine in your hand and you're talking about the music, and then it gradually forms a friendship that becomes built on trust, and you take that party into the next day, and then you see the people the next day and you're like, oh, hi, I saw you yesterday.
So shall we just talk about the parties first?
Let's talk about the parties first.
Jodi wants to talk about
the parties first.
It's all about parties. So there's 4 parties. Party number 1 is like the first night. On last year it was a white party. I don't know if it's a white party this year or if they have a different theme, but that's the first party. Now that's the party you have to push yourself to go to, I reckon. People are a little bit nervous. They're like, oh, I don't know anyone yet. But also, Paul and Tass are amazing at getting people to know each other before the event. So there are like Facebook groups and communities where they match each other up. If you're looking for, a housemate for a couple of days to share a hotel room, they can set you up with people. So make sure you get involved early, get involved from the start. And then when it comes to party number 1, you won't be so scared because you probably talk to some people.
That's right. And it is scary to walk into a room on your own, particularly, you're out of your comfort zone if you're dressed in a colour that you don't. So last year it was white. And everyone was wearing white. It's not a particular colour I wear. There is that comfort factor too of how you're walking into a room full of strangers. So my advice is no one's a stranger at LashCON. They're all there for the same reason. The whole event is about getting to know each other, getting to build your own community. Alicia's talked about this before. Pulling people in that can help you with certain things, and not just learning about the product, but making friends in that time. So please come with an open mind, and please come with the knowledge that you're not the only person there on your own. There are going to be a lot of people there on your own.
And if worst comes to absolute worst and you don't know anyone,
come to the Prolong stand and just come have a chat with me.
Exactly.
I'll get you in with some people, and part of the deal with Paul and Tuss, and we've talked about this before, is for us as sponsors and having the stand, it's our responsibility too to ensure that happens. We don't feel like that we're untouchable and you can't talk to us. We're the ones that are going to be able to get you into groups and introduce you to people that we knew were on their own or that turned up on their own. So talk, introduce yourself, be confident, own the room when you walk into it, and know that everyone's there for the same reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the first night of the party. So the second one...
That's party number 2. Party number 2 is so much fun, and that is Adele's time to shine. Adele's our customer service rep, and she can play 21 or blackjack like nobody's business. So it is casino night number 2. They set up this fake casino which is rivaling Las Vegas. Like,
fabulous.
So good. You get fake money at the start. When you enter, you're given 500, Paul and Tuss dollars. And then
it's its own currency.
Yeah. their own state, their own currency. They're going big. And then, there's all different tables, blackjack and roulette and all those things, as well as a dance club over the side. Gambling's not your thing, even with fake money. That's cool. You can go dancing next door.
And they had, if I remember rightly, they had things on the side too, balloon making, and one year they had spray painting and we got LashCON tattooed on her back.
Yeah.
So get involved, everyone's doing it. So
and there's food. I mean, if anything's going to draw you, there's food. Like
and nice martinis.
Yeah. Nice little bevy.
So then, when night 3,
night 3 is when Prolong Lash's time to shine. It's karaoke night.
Give me a man after midnight.
There she goes. You can't stop it. So it's karaoke night number 3, and even if you're not into singing, you just go for the fun and
Jolene. I've always wanted to do that one.
I literally can't stop it. That's her karaoke song for this year. She's going to be doing
Jolene.
I'm
going to change the words to Jodi. Jodi.
It works.
It does,
really well.
it?
Yeah.
So karaoke night, loads of fun. Loads of fun. Don't be scared to dress up.
Yeah.
Don't walk into the room and think, no one's going to be dressed up. You don't have to go as far as we do at Prolong Lash because we get carried away.
You should.
If we're all doing it together.
It's not far enough.
Yeah. There is not too far, is there? That's right. So dress up. Get in the mood.
Yeah.
It'll help you mingle.
Dance.
Yeah. Choreograph a dancer. Kate Bush is always in the background for me. But anyway. So then the last night is...
pajama party.
Yay.
So, you literally just wear your pajamas. It's so relaxed. It's not like, pajama party, but you have to look nice. It's literally like wear your slippers and your PJs and come down and I don't know what there'll be this year, but last year there was like a popcorn machine. There was a jumping castle.
Oh, yes, that was so much fun.
Do you say castle?
Yeah, I do say castle.
Okay.
Yeah, castle's from South Australia.
No, I say castle.
Castle.
I don't know. What do Americans say?
I don't know. We need to find out. Ring us up. Tell us.
Yeah,
right down the bottom. Do you say castle or castle?
Yeah, they'll be saying, I say castle. They're writing it.
That was really stupid, wasn't it? I'm going to leave that bit in. Don't cut it out because I like to let everyone to know that I'm a bit silly sometimes.
She's funny. She makes me laugh. So anyway, sorry, there was a jumping castle, and it's just fun. That's the fun night. Everyone's tired, and we were tired. So as sponsors of the event, we were non-stop, being with everybody. We wanted to be with all the attendees of LashCon at every possible moment. So we were never really back in our rooms having breaks. Even in the break times, we utilized them to hang out with people, do things, catch up. So
we met every single person at LashCon last year.
I reckon
we did.
I do. Legit. But we were tired, and we went out and we got a really quick dinner, and we all looked at each other like, who's going to say it? Who's going to say, do we need to go to the party tonight? And we all...
It was actually me, I think, that was the one that...
You were wrecked. So you'd been
tired.
speaking, you'd been...
Yeah, I was so tired.
You know,
I thought, we cannot... Got to go home. Got to go home on a run.
Yeah, and we were like, nah, let's just do it. And then we got there and we were like, we'll just stay for, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, make an appearance. And then we were like, party time. We just had so much fun, didn't we?
So yeah, find it. And this moves nicely into the next topic, I suppose, is that find your balance with how you eat, what you drink, stay hydrated, all those tips about being on top of it. So we were absolutely exhausted, and I know that a couple of the nights I had a couple of wines, kept it to a minimum because I did do some speaking. But as a team, I think there was only one night that we perhaps had a few more drinks than normal. But all day we were hydrating with water. All day we were making sure that we got breaks, making sure that we fed. We were fed even when we were really tight schedules. It was always feed. So don't go too hard too quick at parties.
Yeah.
Don't go too hard too quick.
You do not want to be hungover trying to learn. Like, you paid all this money.
Yeah.
And the parties are fun, but like, just don't be silly.
Don't be silly. At any of the parties, I actually would say don't be silly. I would personally, and I like to be silly. You can have a great time without a lot of alcohol, and I think that alcohol can be a real Debbie Downer at a conference. So the next morning your head's like this, you're not really interested, and you miss things, and then you cut yourself short because you don't want to go to that side one because you might just go home and have a rest.
Yeah.
No rest during the day. During the day is education. At night is absolute fun, relax, and everything else. But watch what you eat. Stay hydrated, and
during it's hectic. During the day, it's really busy. So, like, another tip is just plan ahead for your days.
This is Alicia's expertise. You should see she has a piece of paper with who the speakers she wants to see and what time she needs to be at the stand.
Everyone had a schedule at LashCon for us.
I was just bullied. They just pushed me where I needed to go.
See what. But it's not the typical conference where everyone's in the same room and there's one speaker and you all watch it at once. No, there are breakout sessions. There's different things happening at the same time. Do you want to go learn about a lash related topic? Do you want to learn about a business related topic? LashCon is very big on business building and helping lash artists build their business, because you can get lash information a lot of places. If you want a deep dive into lash training, go see a lash trainer.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to learn how to grow a lash business, go to a lash conference. But you need to schedule yourself in advance. And actually the app is really good for that. The LashCon app is really helpful because you can mark things on the itinerary that you want to do and say, this is a priority for me. And then it will even give you option, do you want to be reminded 15 minutes before that event starts and things like that. So you can fully customize your own schedule, but don't wait until the morning off. Like, plan it before you go. And make sure that you're going to be able to fit in everything you want to do, because you cannot do everything, and don't try to do everything. Yeah,
that's really good advice. That's really good advice. And make sure that you're watching the presentation that's relevant to where you're at in the lash industry. If you're just starting out, there's certain speakers that will suit you better. If you're been in it for 5 years and looking at reaching into branding, there's certain speakers that'll suit you better. So make sure that the presentations you're watching are relevant to you. It's no use you sitting there with someone that's talking about something that you're 5 years away from, because it's good to learn what's there 5 years away. It's also can be a little bit, I find myself, if I'm watching something that I'm not ready for, it's a little bit deflating. It's a little bit knocks some confidence out of me. So to keep your confidence up, keep your speakers relevant. It's always exciting to see, as I said, the future, but make sure you're watching relevant things to specifics what you're at your stage of your development and growth.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the trade show. So don't miss out on that. people do specials that rival Black Friday and the best, deals that they do for the year. They bring them out at LashCON. I mean, Paul is big on when he's talking to the sponsors, like, go big or go home. We want to see some real deals at LashCON. People don't come to LashCON to get 10% off or, get a sample of something that, they're possibly just going to throw in the bin at the end of the day. So we all know as sponsors to give
make
really
it worth money for
good
value,
deals.
like really good deals.
Yeah.
And even advice, stepping one step back before you actually get to LashCON, have a look around your salon, have a look what you need, have a look at your supplies, even let your supplies run down a little bit because you're going to be away for that 4 days, and make sure you've got a list or you're organized with. It's very easy to get somewhere and spontaneously buy something that you're never going to use. We all know that. Please don't not do that if it's something exciting that you want to try, but really have yourself organised for, I need 15 of this, or I need 25 of this. I really need to extend into this. My aftercare range is looking by. I better go to Prolong and get some. Just have a little list for yourself in your head or on your phone or just in the back of your mind, so you're not going, oh, I wish I had looked at if I had those left, or be organised with the trade show and talk deals.
Yeah, and
don't be scared to talk. 85 stands or something, isn't it?
Yeah, stands. So there's going to be so many to look at and choose from. So yeah, think about if there's been something that you've been wanting to try for a long time, but you don't want to, invest in the shipping or whatever. Like it's probably going to be there.
Yeah, and negotiate. Don't be scared to negotiate with us. Come up and talk to us. Tell us why you need this product and what you want to pay for it. Have some confidence with how you trade for yourself. You're there as your own brand.
Jodi thinks we're in Bali.
Yeah.
Bartering.
Yes. Come up and barter with us. I would be so impressed. I get in trouble for giving away product all the time, as you know about me from Alicia.
Yeah.
Talk to them. Ask for samples. Ask for sample sizes. Ask the questions, the hard questions. How much margins are in the products, and so don't just get stuck with a product because everyone's using it. Make sure the product is suitable for your business, and make sure the product is making you that extra revenue or has good margin. So you get to the show, you pay $30 for something and you want to resell it. Make sure that you're making some money off that, not just because it's a label. Really, really look into you. And if you need any advice while you're there, I'll be there myself, and there'll be a mentor booth of type set up for people to talk to certain people on the day, or just come and find me and talk to me. And I'll walk through some products with you and some costings and some way to work out your margins. So there's people there that just want to help you, not just we're not there just to sell Prolong. We don't even take product to the show to sell.
Correct.
We're there to open your minds, open your wallets, open your hearts, whatever you want to say, but to teach you, to work with you, to empower you to be better business people.
And the whole conference is about empowering you to be a great lash business. So yeah, this is your opportunity. Like, you could spend so much on training with a lash artist, this year, or you could maybe do like an online marketing course, or get into the AI, the hot topic AI field. How can AI work for me? Or you can go to LashCON and you can get it all in one place. And you get that experience of the fun, you get that experience of the networking. That many people say that they leave with lash friends that they didn't have before, and they keep in contact. And, being a lash artist can be a lonely job.
Yeah.
Many lash artists work by themselves. It's pretty standard for lash artists to be a solo lash artist and not be working with others. It can be very lonely. I remember thinking when I used to work by myself, and it was like my last client at Christmas time, and I was like, well, I guess it's my little Christmas party. And I sat on the couch by myself with my feet up, and I had a glass of wine. And
that's a good idea. We should talk to Paul and Tuss about, I reckon.
What is it?
Make it a Christmas in July, make it a an early Christmas
in October,
an early Christmas party, so that if you don't have someone, and because everyone usually goes back and it's busy times, so we can do a Christmas theme.
Oh, there you go.
So Paul and Tuss, we need to talk.
Throws a Christmas.
We'll sponsor
party
a Christmas party. Yay! We'll be Santa. Okay, so let's go on to something else. Something that's really important is, don't just leave the conference hungover, tired, happy, excited, and don't follow through with what you learn there.
Absolutely. That is so important. And it's so easy, especially at that time of year, because it's so busy, to just go back into the 9 to 5, like work, and just be like, oh, I've been away for 4 days. I have to fit in 4 days worth of clients and, just work. And you just chuck your swag bag on the side and maybe rummage through it when you're looking for a glue
and you
or
forget
something.
about it. And you forget that person's name. You went to see the speaker that gave you their email contact to get in contact with them. Contact everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reach out to everyone you meet.
So this is where the app can come into play again, actually, because the app, you can make connections with people on the app whilst you're there. So you can friend people or whatever and make a connection. You can start a conversation with them, and they're all there. And then also all of the talks and presentations are recorded and available on the app. And
most people are doing the QR code now. It's at the background. A lot of the conferences we've been to lately. So if there's a QR code up there, take it, scan it, and it'll take you through to a LinkedIn page, or it'll take you through to their socials. Join, like them, friend them straight away.
Yeah, and even
their talk is great. Whatever they're talking about on their community groups, they're great to listen to.
Yeah,
even if you don't personally have an input or have anything that you need or require from that person, the conversation that goes around with the speakers it's fantastic. It's really interesting.
At the end of the days, each day, you could spend 10 minutes just writing down what you want to follow up on when you get back home, and making sure that you have that fresh in your mind. And then maybe the day that you're leaving and you're potentially sitting in the airport waiting for your flight and just have nothing to do, that's a good time to reflect and just write it all down. What do I want to follow up on? What do I want to see if I can watch again? Who do I want to contact about X, Y, and Z? And make sure that you've got that fresh in your mind and that you come back to it.
Yeah, exactly. And while you're there, as I said, I'm just going to reiterate on this. The speakers are usually people that started out doing what you're doing, and the speakers come from somewhere in their own journey that started off on their own, working in a small industry or by themselves. They're just human.
They're normal people.
Normal people. So harass them.
Don't be scared. Maybe don't harass them.
Not harass them. Harass them. Go up.
Don't be scared of them.
Don't be scared of them. All right. Don't be scared of them, but harass them.
Lash celebrities, as people get that status of a lash celebrity. Jodi's a lash celebrity. People come up and they go, Jodi, we love you. And then we tease her because we're like, look at you, you're a lash celebrity. But Jodi's a normal human being who loves to talk to people.
I love you coming up. So come up and talk to anyone on the day. Don't be shy to talk to any of the speakers, any of the fellow participants, anyone. Just talk to anyone. And Paul and Tass, we love Paul and Tass. They're professional, they're fun. We have always had a good rapport with them in our companies, and they're there. You can talk to them, reach out to them, ask them any questions you want. They are harder to get in contact. Paul's always running around screaming, pulling what's there of his hair out. But we love him.
Yeah, well, they're extremely busy, but they're also just like the most welcoming and open people.
Yeah. So talk to us, talk to everyone, talk to anyone you can. But I think that's about wrapped up for today. We've talked about LashCON. We love it.
If you're coming to LashCON, make sure you come and say hi to Jodi.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And
come
if
and
you're
say
not
hi.
coming to LashCON,
why not? You should be coming to LashCON. No.
Buy a ticket.
If you don't, please, if you haven't bought the ticket this year and you've been thinking about it and it just isn't the right time, see what you can follow up, see if you can even get video access. I mean, I think there's a certain amount you can pay to have some access to some of the facilities of LashCON without attending. So look into it, and anyone that's been there might be able to help you anyway with some feedback.
Yeah, and also keep an eye on the bigger lash brands that sometimes run competitions for tickets to LashCon and things like that. I know that PLA gave away like 10 tickets last year.
We had a few tickets.
Yeah, we had a few.
Away.
Well, we gave some tickets to our Prolong Lash partners because as a partner, you get special benefits at Prolong Lash, and that was that we offered out 3 tickets, exclusive tickets to LashCon. So,
and they come, and we had some beautiful people come and see us at the stand and work with us. Cameron, our gorgeous Cameron, come and work with us. She's going to work with us this year, and Kathy.
Yes, yeah.
So we love everyone. We just love everyone. We get so excited about seeing everyone. Disappointing, we're probably not all going this year as a team because I haven't got my ABBA backup band. I'll have to find some stragglers. If anyone wants to be in karaoke with me, give me a call.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thanks so much for joining us today. We love talking about LashCON. It's something that's really important to the industry, important to us. So get on if you haven't bought a ticket and buy one.
Yeah. And if you enjoyed the video today, give us the thumbs up. Let us know if you have any comments down below. Jump onto our socials. We've got our Instagram page, Facebook, TikTok if you want to see the Aberdance style Prolong Lash. That's TikTok. Head there. And of course, we've got the Aussie Lash Wives podcast that you can get anywhere that you listen to your podcast. If you want to hear Jodi and I chatting about some other rubbish and having some great guests on as well. But thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you at Lash.
See you soon.